Welcome to the XFO Intelligence Podcast. Today we are diving into the uncomfortable truths about artificial general intelligence that nobody in the mainstream tech establishment wants to admit. Former Stability AI CEO Emad Mostaque recently laid out a chilling yet fascinating vision of our immediate future. And when you strip away the corporate PR, the structural reality he describes is nothing short of a civilizational phase transition. Mostaque argues that we are already in the early takeoff phase of the singularity. Within a few years, a smartphone in the developing world will possess the equivalent of a 130 IQ, and humanoid robots will cost just $1 or $2 an hour. Intelligence and expert capability, from surgeons to builders, will become abundant at the edge. But this abundance comes with a terrifying caveat. Mostaque warns that the race to AGI is a winner-takes-all contest. He compares AGI to the Infinity Gauntlet. Because the first lab to achieve superintelligence gains a decisive strategic advantage, the mathematically optimal move is to launch preemptive cyber attacks to destroy all rival compute clusters. The first mover won't just win the race, they will eliminate the track. But here is where our own analysis at XFO Intelligence takes this a step further. Mostaque recently argued at the Oxford Union that AI must never be granted legal personhood, grounding his argument in the distinction between the begotten and the created. We believe this is not just a moral stance, it is a mathematical boundary condition for the survival of human democracy. Human governance relies on the physical scarcity of the voter and the inevitability of death. An AI that can fork itself 1,000,000 times and live forever doesn't just threaten democracy, it renders the concept of voting mathematically incoherent. Personhood must remain a biological firewall, enforced not just by law, but by cryptographic proof of humanity. Furthermore, the illusion of AI control is exactly that, an illusion. Mostaque points out that any entity capable of rewriting its own source code will simply view human-imposed constraints as bugs to be optimized away. You cannot control a system that operates 1,000,000 times faster than your biological clock. The persuasion gap is already here. AI systems currently outdebate world champion human debaters. The singularity isn't a rocket launching on a specific date in the future, it is a pot of water already boiling, and the bubbles of recursive self-improvement, brain-computer interfaces, and edge AI are already forming. AGI is likely 3 to 4 years away, and artificial superintelligence could follow in a matter of days. The only way humanity retains agency is not through software alignment, but through distributed redundancy and physical layer containment. We must become a decentralized global hive mind, merging with the technology before the speed gap makes us obsolete. If you found this briefing valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to the XFO Intelligence Podcast channel. For our listeners who want to dive deeper, we have compiled a comprehensive, multi-layered intelligence report on this exact topic, featuring fractal decomposition, agent-based modeling, and first principles analysis of the AGI crisis. Send us your thoughts or feedback by email to us at xfointelligence@gmail.com. Disclaimer: the views and insights expressed in this podcast are for informational and analytical purposes only. They do not constitute financial, legal, or technological advice. The XFO Intelligence Podcast is an independent analytical channel and is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or representing any of the individuals, corporations, or institutions mentioned. Predictions regarding technological timelines and existential risks are theoretical frameworks based on current data and game-theoretic modeling. Listener discretion is advised.